Hello everyone, I'm Nick Jacobsen. I'm here at the Kitemana store, the biggest online kiteboarding store in the world. So I'm here with the 2023 Orbit from North, and what we've done here, we've made small structural things on the panels, on the leading edge, on the lightweight material, which doesn't cut you in your jumps or anything. Perfect jumps, perfect mega loops. You have everything you need for your big air experience is what you have in this kite. So I'd say. Again, from my experience riding this kite for the past few months, you can, your entrance to the big air scene is way more easier with this kite because it's lighter. The material we use for this kite is lighter, so you can work in your double loops, your S loops, and all the new tricks, which is a little bit scary, but it makes it a bit more easy when the material is lighter and it turns a bit faster, especially with the bar pressure not being too hard on you. So going upwind on a big size really helps on the bar pressure because when you land and you need to cruise maybe 50 or 100 meters upwind again to do another jump, you want to get there fairly quick, and that's what we sort of tweaked on the bridle. So it's just a perfect upwind kite, and I find it that a perfect upwind kite is, it gives you a bit more freedom and time on the water because you're not struggling to kite upwind all the time. This one just shoots upwind. So with this new material that we use for the Dacron, the N-Dure Dacron, it gives you a lighter feeling, and it is actually physically lighter. So you can steer the kite more radically and more fast. So you can create more lift and more and higher jump. So that's the one to get. I feel like in extremely strong conditions, so my smallest kite is an 8. It used to be a 9 as the smallest, but then I figured out that you can actually jump higher on an 8 when the conditions are for it. So I think with this new material and lighter bar pressure and stuff, you can definitely feel that the kite is way more stable in the wind. It sort of deletes all the small twists and turns that the wind attacks the kite with. So it just totally exclude all that. Not sure how they do that, but it feels very safe and steady in 40 knots, even riding with a big kite like a 9. So what I did was, when I received my 2023 kites, I pumped up 10 from 22 and 10 from 23, and I tried them back to back just to feel the difference straight away. Instead of just reading the reviews and stuff like that, then I wanted to create my own sort of review on it. So I tested the 2 10s back to back in really good, perfect conditions, flat water, so you can feel not only the board but the perfect stable wind in the kite. And I must say, in the beginning I didn't feel much. After like half an hour, 45 minutes testing the new kite, I could definitely feel the yank that it sort of creates because of the lighter material that we use. So by jumping on a 10, I felt like you could jump higher on the new 10. Even jumping on a 12 because of the lightweight material that we use, because you can yank it way harder. So you get that perfect lift instead of sending the kite from 11 to 1 slowly. If you do that fast, you can actually jump higher. I'm not saying that you can have the longer hang time, but the yank upwards really helps with that. And that's for me the big change in this kite. That's the lightweight material. Well, you guys only sent me the Orbits. No, I always ride the Orbit because I like it so. It's such an extension of myself, So I never really look at it. I never think where it is, or it's such a as I said, such an extension. It's like a third arm almost. So, and that's what I like to keep it at. I don't mix too many kites at once. So, staying with the orbit really helps me, come to a perfect setting mindset-wise of riding this kite. So, I always use the orbit. I feel like every time North comes out with a new orbit, all the small refinements and details that I would like to add into the next year model, they always only come to me by the end of the season, because then I've been riding the kite for like half a year, 10 months, and then I, obtain all the knowledge that would need to go into the kite. So, and as I'm writing down all those notes, the new kite comes, and I feel like all those ideas, they're already implemented in the new kite. So the designers are pretty on it. And to be honest, I wouldn't change anything now. But ask me again in half a year, then I probably will. I am going blue this year. Right? I think I'm blue this year. Yeah. Because I felt like everyone was going to go for the yellow. And I wanted to stand out, so I went blue. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We're at Kitemana. This is your local North distributor. So come visit the shop. Have a good day.